It's a time to score, but before I score, I wanted to share with you that I did use my Distress ink and inked up all my edges, and I used the tea dye because it's so versatile. Now all we have to do at this point is score our edges, and what I do is I line them up because I did not put any, what's the word I want to use? I didn't put any of those little score marks in there, because I don't like the way it looks, and it's so often it just makes the paper weak. So what I'm doing is I'm just going and I'm scoring where the lines meet, and I check, and what I'm doing is I'm lining up this point right here with the box here and the box here and here, and then scoring all the way down. And so I have to be very careful. I've already done one where I didn't line up just right, and I kind of like to just look to see, and I'm off on this one there. Okay, and see, I'm getting the box just where it meets and to the edge here of my flap. And again, I take and I bring and I meet. And it's a little bit easier if you just line up the center one and make sure that you have the center right, because if you have the center right, your tops will match too. There we go. And now that one is scored. I want to get all of them scored at once here. And again, I'm lining up, and I blew it here. Where's my edge here? There's my edge, okay. I'm lining up the box by the edges there, and I'm scoring. Lining up the center of the bottom of the box and scoring. Lining the bottom of the box and scoring. And I don't know whether you can see this, just the score mark is very simple. It's right there, and see how it goes right to the edge of the box there, and that's exactly where the box is going to fold there and where the box is going to fold here. So it matches up just perfect all the way, so that when we meet, it's going to go like that. Okay? And I still have an edge to score here. So let me get that. Okay. Push that aside. After you have that done, you just want to bring up your edges and fold them so that they're nice and neat. Move that out of the way. It's hard to see them with this pattern that I have, and I didn't score real heavy. I'm waiting for a delivery man today. Hubby and I went out yesterday and we got new mattresses. It's well overdue. So I'm excited that's going to be here soon. Fold it up. Fold it up. And now this is so easy to put together because all you're doing is putting the edges together like this. So we'll just do that real quick. And I usually use the red tape, but since this is the first time I'm putting the box together, I'm using this. And since this particular one, oops, excuse me, I gotta go turn off an alarm. Sorry about that. That alarm was set last week when I was in the swimming pool and I wanted to get out because I had an appointment with you. And I went swimming in the morning. Okay, we have all of them done. Now all we need to do is bring up the boxes like this. And I'm going to bring one edge up at a time. And then I like to make sure that it's very strong and pushed down. So I use my scorer in there and just push it down. Now we got to figure out how we got to roll these edges, and I didn't ask Kim. I did email her, and I didn't ask her. I figured, well, you and I will just figure this out on our own. And I think just by pressing, just by rolling it, turning it over. I actually thought of using what do I want to say, Mod Podge to strengthen it, and then it would roll a little bit simpler. But I want, hers looked so neat, and yet it didn't have that shiny look. And when you use Mod Podge, it has a shiny look to it. So I don't want to fold these, but I want them over. So as you can see, I'm just kind of pushing them down and rolling the edges a little bit to give it that look that she had on hers. And I need to get that sheet of paper that has the picture of hers. I think I've got it right here on the table behind me. I was looking at the video I make. Man, it makes my kitchen look really small in this video. And there's plenty of room there. Now, isn't that just awesome? Okay. Now we need ribbon. I suppose I could have prepared this ahead of time, but I wasn't sure, and I ran up the stairs. I'll set the tape over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think if I go around it twice, it should give me enough room for a bow. Probably should have tied the bow before I was busy curling. Now I'm going to put together one of these boxes on video, then I'll put together the other two and then show them to you all at one time, so I'm not boring you putting 3 boxes together, so don't worry about that. But let's get this so it's... This is the one that has the colors of my bedroom in it. with the golds, and then I use a little bit of this blue. And the reds, and it has a very Tuscany look to it. Her bow was prettier than my bow, ladies. Kimberly's so talented. I'm going to leave it with one bow. But she used that crinkle ribbon, and I am out. I need to order some stuff, but I just ordered a bunch of carts, and so I have to wait a couple weeks to get my budget back up where I've got some money in the bank, and then I have to place a nice order with Kimberly. Because she's got the ribbon, plus she's got those stamps. Didn't you see those stamps? There. They were just awesome. And I'm going to leave a link so that if you want to get some, you can. Look at, isn't that just too cute, that box? That one's a little, that's the big one. This is the biggest one. And I did that for my bedroom because then I can, so oftentimes and I think I'm going to use it for my jewelry because I'm absolutely terrible. I throw my jewelry down and I can never find it. When I get off at work at night, I just take and I throw them on my dresser in there. This way I could throw them in there and have it done and over with. And I would always know where they are, my jewelry and my bracelets and that. So I think that's all I'm going to do is leave it on my dresser and use it just to throw jewelry in. So it just is a nice looking spot for it, you know, and to do something like that with it. Anyway, not going to bore you anymore. I'm going to turn the video off and I'll come back and I'll show you after I have everything made. But that's box number 1. Well, all 3 of the boxes are done. Here is the Christmas box. And I didn't make the tag yet. I wanted to show you the boxes and I'll do the tags later. I think I'm just going to keep it around the house and with candy in it. I've got, I'll probably put it near my entryway. And then I have the other one, the medium-sized box. Isn't that pretty? Don't have anything in it yet. And then the one that's going to go in my bedroom for jewelry, the larger size box. So that's all 3, and they can literally fit inside of each other. I mean, that's how close they are in size, yet how different they actually are. So wasn't that an easy project for today? And you learned something new and something that you can use around the house for various things, and you can even fill it up with goodies and maybe put a birthday present in there or whatever. Kimberly over at My Craft Spot, we thank you for letting us scrap lift today, and everybody have a wonderful day. And don't forget to link up your boxes. I'm not giving you a freebie this time because this is such an easy one and you need to know how to make this box. So I want you to give it a try and please link it up. And if no one's linking by the end of the week, I will put the free file on there. But I think you should be able to make it very simple. Thank you, and I can't wait to see what you do. I didn't take the time to make it gorgeous like Kimberly's. I just hurried up and got the design done for you so that you can make your own box. And I don't know, I think they're kind of pretty. I like them. They match my house. Christmas, botanical, and my bedroom. And guess what? I had to stop. My bed arrived, and I've already got it made, so really nice. Thank you. Bye now.